Short selling overextended penny stocks are a great way to make a killing on the stock market. Overextended means that the share price of a stock has become so high that it isn't justifiable by any fundamental analysis. But you've got to know what and why to short. To answer those questions, here's your host of the Bagholder Stock of the Week, LaSalle Inungu.
Yes, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for clicking on this video. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and please click subscribe right now. I want to talk about Reph. This is a stock I haven't talked so much about. We did talk about it last year on an episode. I do remember that, on its failed #1 pipeline drug, Meloxicam, right? Or Meloxicam. I've heard it pronounced different way. Meloxicam basically is a drug that's already out in the marketplace right now, and this company, Reph, has basically created a intravenous type of the drug that is non-opioid based. Now, for those of you guys who've been living under a rock, you know that opioid-based medications right now are basically the frown of Congress right now. I mean, people just hate them. They've been causing a lot of pain. A lot of people have been dying. A lot of crime has been committed because of these opioid-based drugs and addictions that millions of people, or people suspect millions of people, could be suffering from right now. All right. So Reph has this #1 pipeline drug that they've been developing. But here's the thing. This particular drug has now suffered its second FDA denial, right? The second FDA denial that Reph has just recently suffered. And again, here is the news article right here. You can see it there. Reph Pharma falls on FDA denies approval for this pain candidate. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, most opioid-based drugs are used to solve the problem of pain, right? Whether it be arthritis, people suffering from car accidents and are terrible back pain, leg pain, whatever it is. Opioid drugs are based to cure the pain, and they numb the pain by basically blocking certain signals from getting to your brain. Well, again, this company has created this non-opioid based version. It's got a lot of hype. It's got a lot of people who are excited about it. But again, this second denial by the FDA really puts a lot of strain on whether or not Reph can be able to continue to maintain these levels of valuation. Today, we had a very interesting pop on news that although the company received an FDA setback, they were eliminating 50 jobs. Right now, the company only, if I'm right, only has about 400 employees. And the 50 jobs that they're eliminating happen to be people from its only revenue generating side of the business, right? So it's acute care segment. So this is a very interesting development that, in my opinion, should not have led to the stock increasing 27%, right? 27%, closing 27% higher today, right? So particularly after what we just had, another FDA denial. So we can go back to what happened there in 2018, where again the company called out by the FDA as a drug that, although looked promising in those phase 3 studies, the government did not feel that it had basically produced enough to where it merit approval, right? It merit approval. And this is back on May of 2018. All right, so I actually went back too far. May of 2018, where the company got sent the letter from the FDA talking about the denial. They mentioned that they were very upset about the fact that the company was denied their approval, but hey, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So stock went down higher. Eventually some other news came out back in August when they talked about that they were going to resubmit the drug for FDA approval, and sure enough, it did a very similar pop, but then we did see the stock sell off. I believe this could happen again. Reph, here's the pop. I think you get a couple days, maybe some guys who've gotten squeezed. This could go as high as 9, right? Maybe high 8s again, right? Maybe mid 9s. I don't know how high this could go, but I think you take a risk here when you get to what you feel is a top. Try and find that, whether, you know, it could be a second level, third level pivot. And again, if we don't move higher above that, I think we go straight down, right? This is a stock that now has to kind of go back to the drawing board, right? Do they resubmit, which I believe could be coming, and I believe the company could be, you know, holding on to that announcement in their back pocket if the stock continues to go lower, that they will plan to go back to the FDA and submit for a third time. You know, but at the end of the day, I think REPH could be, like so many biotech stocks, a company that could end in the graveyard of OTC stocks that are trading on pennies of the dollar, unable to really perform on the public markets, right? A lot of promises that unfortunately aren't kept. All right, so REPH is one to definitely watch. Again, the news is out. It's available for you to see. I'll have some great articles also in the description as well. REPH has got shares available out there to short, but be very careful. It's very sensitive, tight float, and this is a stock that can move against you very, very quickly. But a very interesting intraday, multi-day hold potential here in REPH that I think is up on the wrong news. Appreciate you guys for watching. Until next time, take care.